Here is what I'm not that excited for when it comes to PCs these days, and that's adding a new hard drive to my server. You know, it's exciting physically putting the hard drive in there. It's not exciting having to wait 2 days to be able to actually add it to the array and, you know, have more data storage available on the array, because like I am using all 61 terabytes right now. I've started putting files on the cache. I need to add more hard drives, so I've added an 8 terabyte drive. It's just gonna take another day. It's been going 13 hours. It's gonna take another 24-ish to finish the pre-clear process before I can add it to the array. Now, this is not a brand new drive. Let me explain why not. This is my server. I bought this case off AliExpress. It has a HBA backplane in it, SATA SAS compatible backplane in it, and a HBA to attach those to. And the reason I bring up the HBA is because that is the reason that this hard drive is not new. Okay, roundabout way of explaining this. The hard drive that I've put in there now to add back to the array was originally in it like 2 years ago. I took it out because it was spitting out errors. Except it wasn't, because whenever I take a drive out of my server, I test it in another PC, find out what's wrong with it. I couldn't find anything wrong with this drive. So I had already replaced it, and it already had a new drive, so I ended up with a spare 8 terabyte drive for some reason. Now, I didn't know at the time that the reason it was spitting out errors is because the HBA it was plugged into back then was going bad. It finally went kaput about a year ago now, and that is why I suddenly upgraded to this case, because I needed a new HBA anyway, so I might as well get one that's compatible with the SFF ports on here and just go for the new case at the same time. So I ended up with a spare hard drive because of HBA issues. Now, I didn't end up with any corrupted data, thankfully. At least none of my file integrity checks have told me any corrupted data. But I did end up with a spare hard drive and a load of headaches and a lot of Amazon returns that didn't actually need to be returned, because it turns out I wasn't being sent bad drives, I just had a bad HBA. So, that's lovely. But this drive has spent the last 2 years in my PC as a data storage drive, and the server needs it back. It's full, I can't afford a new hard drive. What I can afford to do is spend the next 3 days of my life pre-clearing that 8 terabyte drive and swapping it for the 3 terabyte drives that's still in there. I'm going to replace one of the 3 terabytes with this 8 terabyte, and then that 3 terabyte can go in my PC.